This thing plugged in. Okay, there we go. God's sakes. It's not one thing, it's another. Anyways, hello. Good evening. Welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Hopefully I'm coming through okay this time. Good. So if anything else needs more calibrations, I probably won't start until another half hour. Trying to go from like different stream setups. It's a pain in my ass. Anyways, welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Where we last left off, what were we doing? We're doing just hang on, where's my game volume? Why is this not okay, that's okay. We're good. What were we doing? We were doing a bunch of other that's right, we did the we went to an Asari like temple. I forgot what it's called, but we came across Samara, who's doing fine. We helped save, or tried to save her daughters. One of them sadly died, and we also saved Samara from unaliving herself. So now I think she is at the Crucible, but she's providing more assistance for us, and that was pretty much where we left off from there. And I'm already out of coffee. That's just great. So all we've got left is just, I think, going back to the Citadel. But we've got a bunch of other stuff that I think I should probably take care of. Most of this looks like side stuff. I'm trying to remember what I have and what I haven't got. That's the one thing I don't like about seeing not being able to see your mission progress, because it's not showing which step that you're at, whether or not you've got these things or not.
It may be possible.
Dot purge. But I almost want to see that. Jesus. All right. See, I'm just gonna go down the list and hopefully that. Oh wait, hang on. Did all of these just update? Okay, here, that's what I. Okay, name, oldest, newest. Okay. The newest ones, we guess we got all those. All of these are all on the Citadel. So now I'm pretty sure I've got this one. This one I have yet to get because I have not gotten to the Valhalla threshold. However, we're there right now. Apparently, it's a binary system with no planet here. Supposed to look for a planet called Garvog. There we go.
I found something.
In 354 current era, Garvog was considered a bargain. Also, wait, I'll check it later. Bargain world given to the Krogan to placate them because no one else wanted to live on such a frozen rock. Technically, a life-bearing world, Garvog had a small farm belt around its equator and well-insulated marine life in its seas. By the turn of the century, Krogan had completely adapted, breeding hundreds of younglings per family in vast underground bunkers. By the turn of the next century, Garvog's narrow strips of coral reef had been destroyed by overfishing and pollutants, and excess Krogan took to the stars to find another planet to consume. Garvog was treated as an object lesson by the Citadel Council, the Krogan should not be trusted to check their own numbers. Today, Garvug is a frozen wasteland home to corporate eco-engineering efforts trying to implement sustainable agri and aquaculture practices. Krogan and Fortune packs are a constant threat, and the corporations pay mercenaries well to keep their operations safe. What again? Protein drives, there we go. So we got what we needed for that one. Alright, let's make sure everything's properly synced. I hope it is, because I just recalibrated everything. Yes, I did say that word. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Looks good? Alright, good. Hades Nexus. What the hell is this? Prothean Spear. Somewhere on Hinnom. Hades Nexus. Hades Nexus. Shrike Abyssal, Crescent Nebula, Minos Wasteland, Nimbus Cluster, Athena, and Krogan DMZ, Kite's Nest, Argos Row, Gemini Sigma, Hades Gamma, Nema Cluster, Stone Rift, Hades Nexus, there we go. Triodia. Modestly sized gas giant with an icy core, Triodia's hydrogen and methane atmosphere gives it a bluish color. Where the hell is my audio? Why is there... It seems softer than usual. No, that's fine. There we go. The bluish color has 14 new moons named after Asari virtues. Geth have been encountered in the Hecate system. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Kerr, Asteria. Dry, desolate planet Kerr is temperate, but supports little life above microscopic level. Earth-like temperatures and gravity make it an appealing place to build habitation hideaways, attracting Batarian slaves and criminals who can't afford more luxurious safe houses on other planets. Its forgiving nitrogen-helium atmospheres make EVAs possible with minimal amount of equipment. Breathing mask and warm clothing is usually sufficient. Mining and other legitimate activities are few and far between on Kerr. The planet's crust is largely free of precious metals, including producing kilometers upon kilometers of dolomitic limestone, calcite, and gypsum. Again, Geth are in the system. Habitable planet known for its arid, sulfurous deserts. Asteria is colonized near the poles to avoid uncomfortable temperatures that can reach 65 degrees Celsius in more southern latitudes. While the seas contain primitive animal life, little of it can live on land, leaving the soil to hardy plants that can survive in the extreme heat. Asteria is home to thriving human and Asari agrarian colonies, but little in the way of manufacturing and mining. Carbon dioxide concentrations can reach 2,500 parts per million in Asteria's atmosphere. Citizens should carry supplemental oxygen for children and the elderly. consult with local governments to discuss animal companion detection systems and other preparatory measures. Yeah, they're also in the system. Bothros. Rock and ice planet Bothros is home to scientific curiosity. Evidence of a primate-like spacefaring civilization was found frozen in its equatorial ice, ranging from melted fragments of metal to preserved remnants of creatures still wearing suits for extravehicular activity. Further exploration revealed that their habitation centers were vaporized by orbital bombardments from railgun-like weapons, hitting with a force of approximately 120 kilotons of TNT. Only those that fled or happened to be away from the habitats were preserved in the ice, where they died of asphyxiation. This unknown species did not come to Asteria, but scientific teams are looking for evidence that they visited there. It is difficult to believe that they would colonize a frozen rock like Bothros and ignore a lush garden world. The world of origin is also a mystery. Let's see if the shoal has this planet that I'm looking for. Hopefully I don't run out of fuel. Ah, here we go. This is the planet that I'm looking for.
Signal confirmed.
This tiny rock, nearly atmosphereless, tidally locked planet orbiting a red dwarf star, Gaihinam, was the first place human explorers discovered a dedicated Prothean burial ground. While few sites were saved for posterity, Eldfell Ashland Mining successfully lobbied to scout the rest of the planet for Element Zero, and soon was embroiled in a scandal. Mining teams were looting grave sites and searching for Ezo and other treasures, and many got rich off the so-called cemetery business. Well, EAM officially brought a stop to the looting. Its mining teams remained on the planet, prospecting the unclaimed territory and taking their ore to the Pamyat system for refining. Travel advisory: armed conflicts have broken out between miners and scientists staking claims to the Prothean ruins. Visitors are advised to employ security while exploring unknown regions of the planet. Oh, I forgot to freaking scan. What do we find? Aha! Protein sphere. We are successful. Let's get the fuck out of here. Do we need anything else in this system? Hades cluster. Hades Nexus? No. Appian Crest. Castellus and the Appian Crest. This one apparently, I had to look up this one. Apparently I found it already. It was in Kite's Rest, whatever that place was. So we're good there. Nimbus Cluster. Obelisk of Karza, covered from the Hades Nexus. Okay, so we gotta go searching around some more in here. It's a good thing I didn't leave. Alright, so this place got 100. What's that say? Dobrovolsky. Dobrovolsky, okay. Another near-Earth-sized rock without much atmosphere to speak of. Dobrovolsky is home to Altai Mineral Works, a local extraction company noted for its success in Ezo refining. The planet itself provides aluminum for local fabricators, which are churning out habitats to an astonishing rate for systems that has no garden planets. With its ore supply coming all the way from the Shell system, Dobrovolsky is held up as proof of the miner's cliche, where there's Ezo, there's an economy. Kamarov. Sounds a little bit easier to say. First charted by the Asari but colonized by humans, the Pamyat system is home to Kamarov, an Earth-sized body near the star. It has little atmosphere to speak of, but this has not stopped exploration by robo-miners who have recovered iridium from the planet's crust. 1 AU, 1 Earth year. 39.6 hours, that's pretty close, 1.3 G. The closest thing we could get to Earth. It's got no atmosphere. Patsayev. Rock planet encased in frozen oceans. Patsayev was notable for the largest written message ever created by a human being. Andrei Kobzar, a disgruntled miner whose fortunes were spent prospecting for Ezo, used a mass accelerator cannon of a local mercenary group's A-61 Mantis gunship to carve a 208-kilometer-long message on the ice saying, Zedis niczego niet. Russian for there's nothing here. The message used to be visible from low orbit. Ironically, the message itself appears to have been melted away by another determined individual with heavy equipment, and now truly there is nothing there. So someone didn't leave a message saying Sutka Bliat.
I found something.
Fuel. Alright, so I guess we have to scan the planets. We gotta hurry! Is that it? I don't think that was it. Time to go.
Evasion successful.
What am I looking for? No, not the protein sphere. Obelisk of Karza. Obelisk of Karza. When they fly after you like that, they kind of look like this baby crab we'd see. Trident. A human-dominated world with over 95% of its surface covered by salt water. Trident is home to a dazzling array of life. The oceans are filled with creatures ranging from tiny bivalves to mammoth vertebrates, unequaled by Earth's whales and ichthyosaurs. Small archipelagos create what little land there is, and its valuable real estate is fought over constantly. Underwater extraction operations have recovered a number of valuable minerals from the ocean floor, including iridium, uranium, and dust form element 0. A largely lawless world, Trident is home to a rogues gallery of unethical corporations exploiting the resources of the planet, and actual rogues, criminals, slavers, and mercenaries working in the shadows. Travel advisory. Due to extreme weather conditions, all traffic to the surface is grounded. Trident Spaceport Control predicts this condition will persist until the end of the hurricane season. Oh yeah, that place must suck during hurricane season. Copus. Copus. I think that's a Filipino blade. Macaria's largest moon, Copus, is a desolate place with an extremely thin atmosphere. Crust is largely silica-based, and there's no signs of water. Like its parent planet, its high albedo keeps it from being a total inferno. When occluded by Macaria, its temperatures can be nearly tolerable. Its low gravity can be easily countered by a vehicular or personal mass effect field for comfortable exploration. I know how to read. Small rock planet Macaria's thin atmosphere and high albedo keeps this from being much hotter than it is. Crust is high in sodium oxide, giving the planet a whitish tinge. Talaria. A rock with all traces of atmosphere burned away. Talaria orbits the star Hoplos at a blistering pace every 36 days. Though tightly locked, even its twilight belt and shaded side are too barren to support life. With so many resources on its sister planet Triton, Talaria has largely been ignored by the galactic surveying community. Aegis. Hydrogen helium gas giant Aegis was the site of an unparalleled cosmic event roughly 1.8 million years ago. An extrasolar body about 200 square kilometers in size was drawn into Aegis's gravity well and struck the Jovian planet, blasting enough dust and material into orbit to create a ring. An urban legend has grown over this event. The story goes that if an extrasolar body, usually a comet, was unaffected by the gravity well of Aegis, it would have coincided with an orbit of Triton and created an extinction-level event on that planet. Prevailing scientific opinion holds that this is an exaggeration at best. Alright, let's see. Where do we want to scan? Nope. It would probably be on here, wouldn't it?
Signal confirmed.
We gotta hurry! We got fuel. Shit.
Reapers eluded.
Oh, crapiola.
I found something.
What'd I find? Alliance Frigate Hong Kong. I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Wait, what's here? This, it might. This has traces of civilization. This is a gas giant. There's nothing here. Okay, so let's try this planet. See if we got anything here. Nope. Wait. Okay, I thought I heard something. Oh. More fuel. Shit.
I found something.
Is this the same thing? Yeah, that's the same thing.
Faster than light jump successful.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Evasion Evasion successful.
There we go. Obelisk of Karzan. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful.
Bye. I hope there's a fuel stop here. Fuel depot? Fuel depot? No? God dang it. Alright, hang on. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, Obelisk of Karza. I think I might have found this one already. Okay, is that the only thing left for the Hades cluster? Or Hades Nexus? Okay, so yeah, so you got that one, got that one, got that one. Apian Crest. Castellus. Apian Crest. For starters, I need to find a system that has a, there's a fuel depot. Nima cluster. There we go. I think there's a fuel depot at the Krogan DMZ. I think. Here we go. No, there's a fuel depot here. Good, good, good. Very good. Alright, so is there a specific planet that I'm supposed to look for? Castellus. Okay. Palaven. Kaelax. SNS. Area. I'm pretty sure I've read all these because these are Turian areas. Yeah, this is Turian space because of Palaven. Oh, here we go, Castellus.
Signal confirmed.
More fuel. Yax. Large terrestrial planet with frozen surface and a thin nitrogen-based atmosphere presented Turians with an interesting engineering challenge: how to mine its abundant heavy metals to get them off the high-gravity planet without requiring so much fuel or ezo that it ruined the profit margin. As a result, the hierarchy heavily subsidized these mining concerns in return for retaining large stores of gold, iridium, and niobium for strategic reserve. Sensors report a large Reaper force of capital ships and destroyers here, which have chased off Phaex's defenders. Interestingly, they seem to have captured several of the orbital stations intact rather than turn them to slag. Nios. Small terrestrial planet bathed in argon and carbon dioxide. Nios is a pressure cooker atmosphere. Probes revealed calcite cliffs of fuel valuable minerals so that the planet had only a few artificial satellites. When the Reapers hit, fragments from destroyed scientific research stations and spy drones litters the planet's Lagrange points, presenting a navigational hazard. Okay, I'm pretty sure I scanned all of these, so let's start scanning planets. Eeny, meeny, miny, you. Nope. Alright, let's make it fast! Banner of the 1st Regiment. I think we're good. Let's get out of here.
Evasion successful.
Chugging right along. Banners of the 1st Regiment. Blue Suns. Nimbus Cluster. Library of Asha. I don't think I've gotten that one yet. Nimbus Cluster. Nimbus Cluster. Kalini, Masana. Is that Agyao? What am I looking for? Purgatory in the Citadel. Okay, just end the Nimbus Cluster. Way to make my life just that little bit harder. Okay, so we got 25 assets here. Make it quick. Fuel, I'll take it. Tortitos. Intact Reaper weapon. Interesting. I don't think that's what I'm looking for, though. No! Oh, there's 2 of them. Alright, so we got the intact Reaper weapon. What's over here? Fuel? Yeah. Alright, so it's not here.
Reapers eluded.
Pretty sure the other one would have been a fuel thing. Pania. Rock planet exploited for minerals by robo-miners, Pania was named for an ancient mythological Asari hero. Her music was so stirring that the goddess Athame granted Pania anything her heart desired. Differing legends reflect the variety of hero cults at the time. In some stories, she became the first ruler of Armali, while others claim Pania took the stars with her. Okay, I think I've read this one before. This one sounds familiar. Alright, let's just start seeing the planets.
I found something.
Fuel? Oh, that's everything in this area. We got a Masada!
Light jump successful.
Nope. I am playing a very dangerous game. Are they not coming here? I'm not picking anything up from over here either. Oh, damn.
Signal confirmed.
Carcosa was thought to be a naturally occurring hothouse until an Asari expedition discovered palatial ruins on its barren surface, likely the seat of an ancient city. The crumbling edifice dates back to more than 2.7 million years. The only intact chamber appears to be a throne room overlooking a large depression believed to have been an enormous lake. There's evidence that the people of Carcosa polluted their planet until it became uninhabitable, triggering a runaway greenhouse effect and spoiling the planet's fresh water supply. Research into the planet's long history will have to wait. Asari scientists evacuated when word of the Reaper attack reached the system, leaving behind data drones to explain their findings to anyone who survives. Library of Asha. We got what we came for. Let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, Library of Asha. Melkor. Holy Book of Dakuna. From Dakuna. What the hell is Dakuna? I think that planet is a reference to the King in Yellow. Holly? Orange Dwarf Star. How come that's the only one that's showing up with data? Near gas. Not quite gassy, just near gas. Shit.
Evasion successful.
Where was I going? Let's go to Horsehead. Alright, where the hell is Daikuna. Gonna threaten a mobster? Maybe. Is it his prized horse? I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Ma'at. I should, because I have all three films on Blu-ray, because I bought the trilogy for my dad. Amut from Ma'at. Alright, in all seriousness, where the hell is this planet? / system? We're really gonna have to look this one up. Where the hell is Daikuna? Elcor Homeworld. Fonte system with its Selaean Nebula. Okay. So where the hell is Selaean Nebula? Neva Cluster, Hades Gamma, Gemini Sigma, Argus Rho, Its Rust, Exodus, Urus, Merced, Anos Basin, Atheon Cluster, Apian's Rest. There we go. Oh, there's a fuel depot here. Kate Bolo. Kate Bolo is a relatively large methane ammonia ice giant, though Scion is... Oh, I think I've read all these, because Scion is definitely ringing a bell. That's a long way. Teolia. Antebolos. Nevos. Kirezia. Loxia. Alright, let's start scanning.
I found something.
Oh, there you go. I think that's what I was looking for. No, wait, that's not it. I was looking for the, library, wasn't I? There we go. No, that wasn't it. Wait, was it? I completely Elcor. Here we go. This is the one. Dakuna. So it's got to be one of these. I'm guessing Dakuna's a planet. We got the Rings of Elun here. Okay, so we got that. So we're good. I think I got this from the Cerberus thing from. Or was it this one? I'll find out. Alright, so. Hebrun. Half of these things I don't remember. Pretty sure I've got this one. Alright, so we got the Rings of Elun. So where's Dakuna? Is Dakuna a planet? Demolos, Nevos. Okay, so where would be here? Let's gas up and then go to the other planets. Fontes. Lenuamund. Altan. Ah, Dakuna, here we go.
Signal confirmed.
The Elcor homeworld, okay. Overflows with natural resources protected by law, from large deposits of precious minerals to vast forests. The Elcor themselves live in rich grasslands near the equator. The majority of Dakuna's settlements are tucked within this belt, and as a conservative Elcor feel little desire to build outside their comfort zone. Twin capitals are for migrations from the wet season to the dry season, a tradition made obsolete by modern technology but still observed. After the destruction of the Elcor navy, Reapers moved in their ground troops to occupy the cities. This is taking longer than most civilized worlds, as the Elcor have spread out into smaller distant settlements, reflecting their preference for close-knit family communities instead of densely packed cities. We got the Holy Book. Yeah, y'all can suck it. Alright. Go to the Ancients. I have no idea where this would be. I think I might have picked it up already. Obelisk of Karza, we got that one. Jamming technology, I think we've got that one. Athena Nebula. Hesperia period. Find one in the Athena Nebula. Alright, this will be our last one, and then we'll go back to the Citadel. Athena Nebula. Let me save real quick. Just in case. Athena Nebula, Athena Nebula, Athena Nebula. That's not the place I'm supposed to go. Here we go. Kipladon. Where was I going? What's up with my memory? Athena Nebula, okay. Athena Nebula. There you go. Please don't be big. Please don't be big. Please don't be big. Oh shit, there's a lot of them. Alright, we got a means of narrowing this down. For starters, is this an occupied, or is this an unobserved system? It isn't. Okay, good. Why they gotta be all freaking spread out like that? Shit. Make it quick.
I found something.
Of course it's gotta be on that small planet. Tricolon's a small rock planet that was home to a centuries-old venture called the Tiri Super Collider. This massive particle accelerator encircled the entire planet with an orbital distance. While political sea change among the Asari republics led to funding cuts, human scientists stepped in with the credits and labored to finish the project, renaming it to the Suskine Super Collider. It came online just days before the Reapers invaded the galaxy. When the Reapers entered the system, they dispatched a swarm of capital ships toward Tricolon, treating the Super Collider as a greater threat than the Asari naval fleet stationed at Sanvis. They blasted it apart, sending debris hurtling through to Tricolon's surface. Several ships carrying the Super Collider's staff escaped before the Reapers hit. Is this what I'm looking for? Sorry, engineers? No, that wasn't what I'm looking for. Time to go. Spam. Spam it!
Reapers eluded.
What is up with my memory right now? A statue. That's what I'm looking for. A statue. It's probably not here. Ah!
Faster than light jump successful.
Safe to assume it'd be on a planet, not floating out in space. So I think we're good. Just gas up and go to the next system.
Signal confirmed.
I mean, I'll take the gas. A Gallic. System's only gas giant has rings laced with the faintest traces of element zero dust, likely from an extrasolar asteroid pulverized by a collision with the planet's moons. Collecting and refining the ezo dust in dust form is a long and costly process. The Elkos Combine sought the mineral rights to Gallic garlic. I'm just gonna call it E-garlic. From the matriarchs on Desia, but the Reaper invasion stopped any deal from going through. The equipment here is undamaged by the Reapers. The attack on Nikal is likely taking priority. Statue? That's not a statue. That's not what I'm looking for. Goodbye.
Evasion successful.
Vernia. Okay, we got a nice little cluster of planets here that might be able to narrow it down. Really? None of them?
I found something.
Of course, it'd be the last one. Polisa is a ring gas giant composed of hydrogen, helium, and traces of ammonia. 26 moons, but the Asari extracted the most valuable resource deposits from all of them long ago. Facilities have largely been forgotten in the face of greater excitement among the system's inner planets. Statue? Statue! Time to go.
Reapers eluded.
Citadel, anyone? Netley. Alright. What do I want to do first? Meet the Asari counselor? Or hang on, which one's priority? Okay. That's priority, so we're not going to do that. So let's go to the lab. Not enough. Not enough.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
Let's see what we got. Stupid head. Energy emission tests. Artifact P3X118. Hadley, Derek. Artifact test negative for infrared and ultraviolet emissions. No gamma or X-ray radiation detected. Artifact does not react to application of various stimuli. Internal readings inconclusive. No progress in determining age. Guess I stayed here all night finding out that this thing really isn't really important. Fell asleep at the desk. Artifact is definitely inert and safe. Recommend keeping it here for reference. You should all be near it. Maybe more useful than Leviathan in the long run. Recommend we abandon hunt for Leviathan and seek more productive studies.
They were testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Anything interesting about the artifact structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
Is that smoking? Oh, because the thing's here.
Edie, what project was Garno working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh. Then, no.
There's gotta be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look.
Who wants to bet that Edie is a total gamer?
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
I think it did, yeah. I think I remember seeing that on there. Hello.
Access card. Any idea what it opens?
The requisitions locker. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
So where would that be?
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab. Wind protection gear. Didn't take breathing masks.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, the dig site was arid but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets.
Ooh. I think I got a higher one than that, though.
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems.
Narrows it down.
These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
These are the ships Dr. Bryson
Oh,
and
for
his
God's
team
sakes.
used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
about criminal activity in the Pylos Nebula?
Because the area is part of the Attica Traverse, criminal reports are unreliable at best.
Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster is more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
You don't know that. There we go. Anne Bryson, MSV Icarus.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian comm buoys. But we might learn more if we find the ship's specifications. I believe you saw them earlier.
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may learn more from the Project Requisitions Locker.
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
Not beyond Leviathan itself.
Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant.
Okay, so we're on track with the ships.
The Icarus. Here we go.
The ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass
Wait, really?
relay, then flew to another system.
Wait, has it been like that this whole time?
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay.
But
we
did it
can
just
rule
cut
the
out?
relay system.
There we go. The heck.
Based on the data, only one system remains a viable possibility.
Good. Let's go get Anne Bryson.
All right, so we got our heading. I can do that too. Purgatory Bar.
We're here to help you have the best shore leave ever.
I recovered the code of the ancients from Dakuna. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
With shock and joy. Really, this is wonderful news. Thank you, human. Sincerely, this will greatly aid our people.
Excuse me.
With sincere gratitude, thank you, human.
Wait. You asked if I got heavy armor. I never said it was heavy armor. And since when do you know anything about shield capacitors?
I read about them.
Did you say you sold your car a few weeks ago?
I remember hearing about
That's
that.
about the time
All right, let's just get our job done. Wait, is anybody here with me? I am here by myself.
I recovered some texts from a library in Reaper-controlled space. I can have them waiting for you at Bay D24 if that would help.
Really? Oh, damn. It couldn't hurt. Thank you. Maybe those texts will help Isari remember how to fight again.
Look who's here. I hope this isn't a social visit. You still have work to do around here.
Do I? Probably do.
Are the Blood Pack falling in line?
With Grill in charge, where all systems go. It's his voice, but my words. Couldn't have asked for a better puppet. The Blood Pack have committed 2,000 Vorcha to the cause. They'll make up the bulk of the army.
How do you plan on taking Omega back?
I think I'm going to employ violence. I'm gonna slap Omega right out of the elusive man's greedy little hands.
What have we gained by having the Eclipse at our disposal?
I just saw Arm do that.
A ton of mechs and elite troopers for stealth operations. Sane has turned out to be more malleable than Jonas Sedaris ever was. My control of Eclipse runs even deeper than I expected. You surprised me by taking such agency in the matter.
Can I have a mech?
What's new with you?
That's supposed to be funny? Let's see. I've lost Omega. I got C-Sec eyes all over me, and I'm holed up in this poor excuse for a nightclub. Can't even get Novarian rum here. In other words, I'm in hell.
I've seen worse. I should go.
Sounds like you have a lot to worry about. I'll get out of your hair.
You're quite the comedian today. We'll be seeing each other soon, Shepard.
Anybody else here? Oh, hi, Edie.
If I'm not needed to answer an inquiry, I would like some time alone.
Fair enough.
Commander Shepard, maybe I can help. The banner of the 1st Regiment is waiting for you at Bay D-24.
Banner? Commander Shepard, I owe you a drink. Thank you. We'll hold that banner proudly as we take our homeworld back from these bastards.
You have a good day. So wait, if Edie's here, that means Joker's here.
What the hell's your problem?
Haven't broken anything yet. That's a start.
Know what's happening to Earth while we're sitting here?
Calm down already.
And Bryson, priority the Citadel. Drives. Shorely, what's that one? Anderson's apartment. Okay.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One
Just-
moment, please.
Let's just go down the list.
Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
Did we just take another detour? God dang it.
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
We having a
So you
bros
got
day
them
out?
changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn. Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get.
What do you have in mind?
A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing, interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
You're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. Noveria, Pharos, Ilos. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
Shows on your face. Oh, that's tempting. That's so tempting.
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. Who never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I. You're not going to propose marriage now, are you? Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle.
Oh?
Once and for all. Not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
All right, Vicarian, you're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss. That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one. I said a tough one.
Step aside. Do it. Nobody alive, maybe, but technically, I died.
Yeah, well, next time we'll throw in a herd of rampaging cliques, and that's how you separate the rookies from the pros.
You just had a bros day. Like it.
I recovered Prothean data drives from Garvug. I'll have them brought here.
Commander Shepard, thank you. I'm sure that'll help with, any operation we have going.
You have any other moments like that? Or is that just because I'm good friends with Garrus?
Sergeant, I have a little brother. He went off-planet to try and make money, hung with a lousy crowd. A week before the Reapers, my brother sent me this excited message. He
If you
found
miss
an
Garrus
organization
spells,
with lots of pay, benefits.
I'm Garrus Vicarian. This makes me
Some of
so
the
really.
shiny new armor they gave him. White and yellow armor. Man.
Spectre status recognized. Please select. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
Academy also fell to the Reapers when Elysium was attacked.
Are you okay?
I've just been standing here, holding this for I don't know how long. He'll always be a part of me.
Your past is yours. No one can take that away.
I love you, but I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve.
Goodbye, Robert.
Oh, dang it.
I'm glad you came. I just need a few moments to myself.
Did I miss a bro hug?
I recovered your pillars of strength from the kite's nest. They're yours, waiting in Bay D-24.
Thank you. Right now, my people need any reminder of the faith they can get.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Oh dang, I'm rich, biatch!
People with Batarian State Arms. Batarian State Arms. Defending the hegemony.
He's the gay romancer. I figured as much. That dead guy is still there. I've been out in space for how long?
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
And you must be Tactus. Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
Yes, someone needs to sort out this mess. CSEC has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Shakwa spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days. I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Your people need our supplies, and my people need every edge we can get. Your combat-grade meds will make a difference, and our mission may just save everyone. Now is not the time for pettiness or mistrust.
With our day-to-day worries, it's easy to forget we are all in this together. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
Is that DC Douglas? That sounded like DC Douglas.
Hey, I've assumed full control of Eclipse, and we're committed to moving forward with Aria.
There's nothing this galaxy can't beat if we all work together. Except the Reapers. Ever see the size of one of those things? My personality matrix can predict what the real Commander Shepard would say with 7% accuracy.
No, you won't.
I come pre-installed with a flight sim of the SSV Normandy.
Yeah, I'll take that. I found a Prothean sphere on Gehinnom. Contact the Alliance and tell them Commander Shepard asked them to pay you for it.
Yes, thank you. I'll call them right now. Thank you, Commander. I've gotten food for my family, and for some of the others who are trapped here, too.
Are you winning?
Look at me now.
Doing better?
Did you ever doubt me? Don't answer that.
Yes. That girl is still there.
Hey there, looking mighty low today. You okay? Anyone been bothering you?
No, it's not that. I'm fine.
Ah, I see. So,
they had to do. But it's been so long.
I don't know, kid. I'm sure they'd be happy knowing you're safe.
I miss them. I miss them so much.
Wants to bet her parents are dead. And that Turian adopts her. And Presidium embassies. Actually, let's go to the
Spectre status recognized.
hospital
Select a
first.
destination. One moment, please.
Hospital, then embassies, and then the Presidium.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Excuse me. I recovered the rings of Elune. They're waiting in Bay D24.
That's wonderful. Thank you. My people will treat this miraculous find as a call to support their local hospitals.
That sounded like Laura Bailey.
Yes, I'm seeing increased turnout as well. We may actually make it through this war.
That sounds a lot like Laura. Oh, hey, Jacob.
Shepard? I'm glad to see you. I know things are crazy right now.
Exactly. So you have to take the moments when you can. So what's going on with you? You still like what you're doing?
Things are good. I'm good.
Still not tempted to come back to the Normandy?
Always tempted, Shepard. But no.
So, you working on the Crucible?
Don't get me wrong. I'm smart, but not that smart. Hackett keeps me busy, though.
How's he doing?
Holding up. If they make old guys any tougher than that, I'd like to see it.
It was interesting to meet Bryn. How is she?
She's great, actually. It's good to see her work without the distraction of having to worry about the colony.
And you and her?
We're having a baby, Shepard.
Hey!
Congratulations.
Wasn't exactly planned, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be a better father than mine was. Do the whole thing right. It's,
One more thing to fight for.
You got that right. Bryn wants to name it after you.
Really?
Yeah. Shepard.
That's nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk her out of it. No offense.
None taken.
None taken.
Good.
What's going on with the Crucible?
That project is crazy. Freaking huge. And all these brilliant minds are working night and day trying to figure it out. I wish you could see them. Heads down, piecing it together. It's something to see. We'll get this Crucible built, Shepard. And then, we'll win this thing. I feel it. Do you feel it?
Yeah, sure, I feel it. And I'm counting on you and everyone there. Get it done.
Believe it.
I should go.
I'm glad we had time to talk.
God damn it, Shepard, just say it!
Gotta take the moments when you can. So true. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
3 simple words, Shepard. Used to say it all the damn time.
I'm thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
I should go.
So I'm in the shower with hot water and everything. And that's when Neaira came.
Neaira was another huntress on your ship?
Yeah, a friend. I wanted it to be more than that, but she had a medical condition.
It's okay. It's in the file.
The farm girl calls in to me that another Asari is here. I thought the shuttle had gotten back early. I come out in a towel and Neaira walks through the door. But it wasn't her. Not anymore.
You look like you have no idea what to do with your hands.
I came across this treatment plant at a chemical plant. Could it help?
Treatment? What is... I've never seen this kind of process before.
Huh.
probably experimental. It's a long shot, but let's run some tests and see if it might work for our patient. Any improvement?
Yes, the counter agent is finally starting to kick in.
Good job, me. Next. Nope, not in here.
I overheard what you said. I found this at a Cerberus station. A poison tailored to Turians.
Let me see. Yes, I think this is it. With these schematics, we should be able to come up with an antidote. Thank you. The General might pull through because of this. Yes, General Corellius should make a full recovery. He's already awake and responsive.
Nice. My work here is done. That guy is dead.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a
Citadel
destination.
embassies.
1 moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Oh, Javik.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel, alive. That's a victory in itself.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire, the power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Hannah, I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being among the...
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well, for a human who once lived in caves. Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
With the war between the Geth and the Quarians
He had a moment.
Thank you again, Earth Clan.
Alrighty.
Our military strength is minimal, but we are proud to help as we can.
Already talked to him.
With the Elcor homeworld taken by Reaper forces, refugees from Takuna are fleeing to the Citadel.
Samara!
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
These aren't our last hours. I'm fighting this war to win it.
No doubt, but you can't deny that the galaxy will be forever changed once it ends. Even I can't predict how. A little humbling, but perhaps that's a good thing.
Will Falair be all right in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falair will find it. It was good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falair saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
Is that how you see it too?
An odd question, coming from the Spectre who killed his third Reaper on Rannoch.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Came at a cost.
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war.
There's that few of you?
Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
Come back to the Normandy. We all miss you.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire, soon enough.
After heavy fighting, Alliance forces were able to restore power to a vital fuel depot on Scion.
Urgently, human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What is it?
Holding sorrow, Takuna, my home world, the Reapers have come. Holding sorrow, our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
How do your people fight?
Proudly, with VI-assisted infantry. Our soldiers carry heavy weapons into battle mounted on their backs. Mixed pride and shame, our enemies have called us living tanks, as well as names less flattering.
I'll take the Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
In a surprise move, Batarian ships from the fallen Batarian hegemony have joined Alliance forces. Hegemony leaders have stated that
I have excellent news. Your daughter's paperwork has been processed.
You said it was impossible. How did you pull it off?
Well, I talked to a few friends, called in a few favors, maybe even stayed up a few nights. I wasn't sure I could pull it off, but everything's in order, and your daughter leaves for Thessia tomorrow. A caretaker will travel with her to ensure she reaches her relatives back on the homeworld.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Why don't you go spend the time you have left with her? I'll take care of the rest.
Aw, nice to see that turned out okay. Oh, this is open.
I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance.
Oh, shit.
Only. Commander Shepard.
Have you found something?
We're continuing our investigation into Councilor Udina's activities.
I forgot about
It's
this.
still not clear how he managed the coup attempt. However, I need to speak with you on another matter. Matters have taken a serious turn for the Asari Republics. We understand your crucible is still missing an important component. The catalyst, I believe you call it.
Do you know where it is?
Unfortunately, no. But we do have an artifact on our home world, Thessia, classified at the highest levels.
What is it?
Suffice it to say, it may help you identify the catalyst. The artifact is in a temple located at these coordinates. A scientific team there will provide assistance.
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Even our allies can have their own agenda. A balance of power exists in the galaxy that we don't wish to upset.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
And that's why I'm sharing this with you.
I appreciate the help.
It's for both our benefit. The homeworld has never been threatened before. Thessia has always been an oasis in a galaxy full of turmoil. The Reapers are about to change that.
I'll do what I can.
More lives depend on you than any soul should have to bear. You have my prayers.
Oh, that takes care of that.
Spectre status recognized.
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Oh, hey!
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah. With Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive, and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I wanted to tell you that my sister, Oriana, went missing.
Missing? What happened?
My father somehow found her and kidnapped her. Right off the street.
Oh, shit.
If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor. Maybe more, that my father is working on something for the Elusive Man. Something big.
Why would your father be working with the Elusive Man? Especially now.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the Elusive Man made him an offer?
Exactly.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ori is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
I couldn't.
Location for Din Korlak. Current locations unknown. Biometric analysis does not detect him at any public location at this time. His last known position was in an office suite near the human embassy. Commendation. Captain Riley, an N7 operative, has been nominated for a commendation for valor at her actions at Sion. Approval from a Spectre would fast-track the award process. Let's expedite that. Yeah, let's grab this. 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 And this. Alright, what else are we missing here? Okay, all of this is in the Presidium Commons. I guess I never found that one. Presidium. Attack this. Did that one. Reaper Code, Citadel Embassy. Pretty sure that's the one that's been looking for the codes. So I guess I don't have those.
With the Elcor homeworld taken by Reaper forces, refugees from Takuna are fleeing to the Citadel. Gruesome Academy also fell to the Reapers when Elysium was attacked, but Alliance
Go
forces
ahead and
were able
talk
to
to Samara one more time.
students.
Hello again, Shepard.
Goodbye, Samara.
Farewell, Shepard.
Hello, goodbye.
Hey, Shepard. I have to admit, the place feels safer with you here. Everyone's walking around in a daze, or in my case, limping. And I wonder if we'll ever be the same. These are dark days for all of us.
Pretty sure these are all the same, so.
You got your work cut out for you.
You and me both, Shepard.
Alright, to the commons.
Refugee camps in the Citadel are straining existing resources. The Council reports that food shortage...
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons. Welcome to Kanala Exports. Cultivating serenity is possible even during...
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies. Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit. Thank you. Come
Ew,
again.
Cerberus.
I think I know which project you mean. And I've got a Hesperia period statue in Bay D24.
Commander Shepard, that's excellent news. I'll have it sent to that project right away. Thank you so much for your help.
I pulled this from a Geth jamming tower. Maybe you can use it.
How the hell did you... Oh, never mind. Tech like this, I don't care where it came from. I'll have my people run with this. When the war comes back here, maybe we can save more lives. Thanks again. If we can get it working, this jamming tech will make this place a lot
Oh, he was the one that I was doing it, not the one in the embassies.
I've recovered the obelisk of Karza. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
You have? It's amazing. Thank you, Commander. That's going to help immeasurably with some very sensitive work. How's the translation going? Really? Excellent. Well, hopefully it unlocks more intel from the archive.
Her name is Tasha Poré. Of course. P-O-R-A-E.
Weshra, I have an audio log for you.
For me? Where did this come? Oh no. Oh, Tasha. Thank you for bringing this back. At least I know what happened.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Casa Fabrication Weaponry hasn't forgotten Earth. Neither should you.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Our selections include rare technology upgrades from the Terminus systems. Good hunting.
Yes.
You sure you don't want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
It'd be nice. And who knows? Maybe you'll settle down after this.
You don't really see me going into civilian life, do you?
No. But I guess that's one more reason we should keep in touch.
Someone to share a few secrets with now and then?
You got it.
Aww. At least I still got Liara.
You're back, huh? Any luck out there?
Here, I've got some pieces for you.
Done deal, Commander. Check in with General Oraka. You'll see I'm making C-Sec very happy.
There we go.
Welcome to Cipertine Armory.
All Citrotine Armory products include a lifetime guarantee
Thank
for
you for
performance.
shopping at
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Munitions for deals you never see coming.
Thank you for shopping at Agor Munitions.
Ma'am, is your butt itchy? Is that why you're squirming in that seat? Oh, hello.
The clutch is stabilized? Really? That is wonderful news, my sister. You wish to name the first hatched after the one who helped us? I think that's a wonderful idea.
Yeah, I got that one.
Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too. Disarmed there safely. No casualties. Nice work.
Commander Shepard, I was just contacted by a black market dealer who's donating high-end weapons to CSEC. He wanted you to know. Sounds like you came through.
And the Blue Suns can go about their business.
Now we'll be focusing on Citadel defense. It won't bring Palaven back, but it's something. Thank you, Commander.
Takes care of that. Okay, so what else we got left? Aria, private meeting, Doc 42, CSEC codes. Okay, so I haven't found that. I haven't found that. Could have sworn I did that one. Citadel Embassy. And so those are all new ones. Alright, so let's see what Arya's got for us. And then we'll head to the apartment.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
You're sure of what you saw?
Yes, Sergeant.
Heard from your brother since then?
No, Sergeant.
All right, Tanabe. I'll see if I can get you fighting Reapers instead of Cerberus.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. You won't thank me so much when you're eye-deep in husks.
Thank you again, Commander. I appreciate the assist.
Okay, Medbay. Speak with Jacques. See what that takes us.
Are you sure you want to play this game?
What's the matter, Vicarian? You chicken?
I don't even know what that is, though I've heard everything in the galaxy tastes like it. But if you're suggesting I'm scared, game on, Vega.
Age before wisdom.
Okay. Back in my CSEC days, I busted a Batarian spy ring that was trying to assassinate a counselor.
Please, I fought off a dozen angry Batarians on Omega single-handedly. Used one of them as a landing pad off a 3-story jump.
Just warming up, seeing what you had. Now, I tracked down this guy, Saren. Stopped him from raising a Geth army and unleashing the Reapers 3 years ago.
Doesn't count. You did that with Shepard.
You're right. I was with Shepard from the very beginning.
That just means you're old.
I'm I'm glad Jacob saw through the elusive man. At least not everyone in Cerberus has lost their mind. This fight can use him.
Hey, Commander. Hey, Commander.
Don't mind us. Just telling James here what it means to be a real soldier.
Does that include calibrations?
You always pull through, Commander. We've received the supplies from Tactus.
Everything good?
Indeed. We've acquired some very useful equipment. As such, I've been able to enhance the effectiveness of our Medigel delivery systems. I've also collated information that Liara may find of interest. Check with Cliff.
Okay. Sweet.
Still think you can win this, huh?
I can do this all day, Scars.
Funny you mention those. Ever hear the name Archangel?
I might have.
You know you have. I'm Archangel.
Maybe I heard something about that too.
Then maybe you also heard that for a couple months there, the crime rate on Omega mysteriously dropped while Archangel did a little house cleaning.
So you ran a cleaning service on Omega. Back on Fel Prime, I uncovered a pair of harvesters. Had to kill them by myself.
2 worm necks, that's almost impressive.
Oh, that's not even the best part. They left behind an egg. It hatched, and I trained it to let me fly it.
The Alliance teach you to make up crap like that, or did you figure it out all by yourself?
It's a gift.
I'm just gonna let them just keep dick measuring. What's up?
Say that again?
The population of the colony world of Tyvor has been killed.
I don't understand. The Reapers have been taking people alive.
It was self-inflicted. When Reaper forces invaded, Tyvor's colonists detonated nuclear weapons inside their cities.
Goddess.
Holy shit.
Would have been instantaneous, Doctor.
Thank you, Glyph. That'll be all.
Email from Jacob Taylor, Dr. Bryn Cole. I miss you, Bryn. Glad you're back in there. Kind of cold shot from people sending to use work for Cerberus. Can't say what from blame them. That's what happened at the Citadel. Yep. Congratulations to you.
The Geth kept their word. Their warships have joined Admiral Hackett's fleet.
At what cost? Ooh.
Please, enjoy your day.
You've been through a lot, Scars.
You giving up?
Nah, I got more. Just don't like to talk about it.
Okay. No, I'm just gonna go ahead and let's check the cabin. Feed my fish. Okay, I'll take that. At this point, I'm just doing it for the aesthetic. N7 Defender armor. Never had the chance to get you some new N7 equipment back on Earth. I've arranged for the N7 Defender armor to be delivered to the Normandy or supply lines, yet even less reliable than they are now. Look for the armor next time you're suiting up for a mission. It's more than just a little extra padding. Meet some old friends at the Citadel Memorial. After you left the Citadel Memorial, I met an old friend who was helping out colonists with logistics. She and her ex-buddies are ex-Alliance pilots, damn good ones, who left the service to build a life on the frontier. They're homeless now, and when I told them about forces being collected, they were eager to join. I've attached the contact information forward to Hackett. Hopefully they help. Thanks again for helping me through this. I'm feeling good. Maybe I'll hit Purgatory next trip and Citadel. I want to join you for some drinks. Rogue fighter pilots. All right. See if we can disembark and go to that apartment. I think that's the only thing left aside from all the other, yeah. Where is this at? Dock 42. Oh wait, I gotta... Okay. I know where I gotta go. I can't... We're out in space. We're not still docked on in the Citadel. Let's do Dock 42.
Are you Bray?
The great Commander Shepard. And me without my autograph book.
Save it. Just take me to Aria.
Follow me.
So where is she?
Shepard.
Hi.
Aria. How dramatic.
There are too many eyes and ears in Purgatory.
I assume this is about retaking Omega?
This is about your war, Shepard. Cerberus controlling the Terminus system seriously bolsters their mobility. Since taking Omega, they've spread through the galaxy. Surely the Alliance has noticed.
Cut to the chase. What's your plan?
Kick them out. I've amassed a fleet of merc ships. We're going to punch through enemy lines and invade. Once we're on Omega, it's a ground war. That's why I want you. I only accept the best. The leader of the Cerberus occupation is General Oleg Petrovsky. He's the one who ousted me.
Don't know him.
The elusive man's top military strategist and best kept secret. But all you really need to know is that he's a merciless bastard.
What's your intel on the occupation?
Petrovsky's army is massive and he's got Omega locked tight. The information stops there.
So you're winging it?
Not at all. There are secrets on Omega only I know. Secrets that will provide us a foothold. I can tell you this. Petrovsky's invasion was precise and ruthless. He'll stop at nothing to win.
Sounds familiar.
Shepard, I know my reputation. I know I'm hated. I ruled Omega with an iron fist. But the people were free. Their lives were theirs. I preserved that. This man took all that away, and he is going to pay. When Omega is mine again, I'll give you everything. I've got ships, mercs, Ezo, all yours for the war.
What's the catch?
I have objections to some of the company you keep. So you'll have to leave the Normandy and its crew behind.
My crew are professionals.
Let's just say, I want you all to myself. Bray will provide coordinates to my fleet. Oh, and while we're still in the Citadel, please be discreet.
The fleet is hidden in this system. Signal me when you're on your way. Arya and I will meet you on the command ship. Can't wait to see what all the fuss is about.
Interesting. Let's see what's at this apartment, and we'll call it. Nice place.
I've got Admiral Anderson on the QEC. Patching him through to you now.
Shepard.
Admiral, how are you holding up?
Day by day, Commander.
Yeah. Hackett sent me a message about this apartment.
I want you to have it. Take it off my hands.
Are you serious?
You need a place that's yours. Somewhere to recharge, clear your head. Kaylee wanted us to settle down there. Thing is, the longer I'm on Earth, the less I want to leave. And I want as few loose ends out there as possible. Like I said, you'd be doing me a favor.
That's very generous.
It's practical. We need you in the best shape possible. Rested. Focused.
If you say so. Thank you.
And make yourself at home, damn it. It's yours now.
I'm sure I can manage.
Oh, hell yeah. Gaming table.
Been meaning to do that for a while. I'll talk to you soon.
Be careful out there, Anderson.
You too, Shepard.
Proceeds to walk around naked.
You never asked me about this, but my wife just called. My ex-wife. Nobody likes to talk about the toll that long months apart can have on military relationships. She wasn't military. She couldn't handle it. But it's not even about military and non-military, damn it. It's space flight. Space flight. Finding the mass relays, miracles of engineering. Human imagination rising to meet our desires. We pay a price for that curiosity, that drive. Our relationships suffer. People we love suffer. But that's reality. And it's worth the cost. I must have thought it was. I guess I still do. In the end, you just have to hope you made the right choices.
We can't play the piano?
The Normandy? A brand new ship. My ship. You don't forget that moment. The first time you're standing there. The whole crew looking to you for direction. Unforgettable. I'd led men and women before that. Seen a lot of combat already. Always managed to find my way home in one piece. Do that a few times, you begin to think
There's always a bigger fish. Oh, this might be my favorite room right here.
No, it's fine. I got a few minutes. First contact war? Yeah. I was there. My first real combat. First for a lot of us. I remember one night early in the war. Strapped to my seat as our transport approached the LZ. Everyone was dead silent. Just the sound of breathing. Good men. I trained with all of them. We were always joking and horsing around, but not this time. Just the rattle of the shuttle. And that heavy breathing. Everyone was thinking the same thing. We're off to fight alien invaders. Aliens. Think about that. We all grew up wondering what was out there. If we were alone in the universe. Now we knew. We weren't alone. And we were in trouble. So there we were. About to face an enemy as different and unknown as we could imagine. I knew I had to say something, keep the men relaxed. So I turned to the soldier beside me, Hendricks, I think, and asked him how his mother was doing. Fine, he said. Why? Because I heard your mom was so ugly the Marines thought she was a Taurian. Almost shot her. I got a few smiles. Then Hendricks turned to me and said, Hell, Anderson, I heard it was a picture of your mama that started this goddamn war in the first place. Scared the Taurians shitless. Everyone had a good laugh at that. And the boys fought great that night. Sometimes that's all it takes. A joke, a pat on the back. Just a little reminder that everything's gonna be okay.
Catalog. Oh. Oh?
What was I talking about? Early days, right? People ask why I joined the military. Everyone talks about honor, duty, sure. But that's never the whole truth. It's 100 little things that add up to commitment. I joined because of a dog. Yeah, a dog. This patchy, mean son of a bitch that used to bark at me every day on my way to school. He'd snarl and I'd start running. Scared the hell out of me. I was just a kid. I remember being in a bad mood one morning. Angry, I can't recall why. When that dog started in on me, I snapped. Started barking right back. We both kept at it until we had nothing left. Dog never bothered me again. Why'd I join the military? Sometimes you just gotta howl to make things right.
A few months ago, I had a chance to sit down with one of Earth's most decorated soldiers, Admiral David Anderson. He was kind enough to answer my questions and talk about his career. Today, the Admiral is on Earth, leading the defense of
Kalisa Al-Jalani.
the Reapers. We have no communication with him or any soldiers on Earth, but we can't forget what they're doing for us. Tonight's show is dedicated to all of the soldiers out there, fighting and dying to keep us safe. Admiral Anderson, today marks the 30th anniversary of the N7 program. Can you describe your first day of training in this now famous program?
The Interplanetary Combatives Training Program is all business from day one.
How so?
We're given basic gear, then separated and stranded on an asteroid with no nav data. The test ends when the last person runs out of oxygen.
Sounds daunting. What happens to the ones who run out of air first?
Out of the program. The best N7s can survive alone, but work together to survive even longer.
gain strength. But then you seem like a strong person.
I'm sorry. Is there a question in there?
Well, does the program make the man? Or do you think you were born for this?
It's a bit of both, I suppose. Every soldier reaches a point in their career, sometimes more than once, when they are asked to give more than they ever thought they could. That moment is the test. I've seen men and women, almost sure to fail, persevere long past the point of breaking. That experience changes them. Others, with all the gifts and abilities, fail in that moment. Sometimes they pick themselves up and carry on. Sometimes they're just done.
What about you? What was your moment?
I've had a few, none of which I'd like to share. But I think the toughest tests are still ahead of me.
I'm just gonna let that keep ringing.
Call it a hunch.
Soldier's intuition?
Something like that.
Do you trust your intuition? I mean, do you follow your heart over your mind?
Well, it depends on the day. No, I suppose if I were to be honest, I do trust my instincts. The problem is, war isn't orderly. And the enemy is never predictable. Even the most experienced veteran is going to find themselves in situations they haven't trained for. In those instances, and there's more than I'd like to admit, your instincts are the only thing keeping you alive. That, and the men and women you're fighting beside.
But soldiers are only as good as their leader. Isn't that true?
Yeah. A good leader can make an okay squad great. A bad leader, well, war tends to make examples of them.
What makes a good leader then?
A good leader is someone who values the life of his men over the success of the mission, but understands that sometimes the cost of failing a mission is higher than the cost of losing those men.
That's a terrible line to have to walk.
Yes, it is. But war is a terrible thing.
Thank you for your time, Admiral.
Need to kill him off.
The remainder of this interview was to take a more personal look at Admiral Anderson's life. It wasn't finished when the Reapers invaded. We can only hope that the Admiral and the soldiers under his command survive to tell us the rest of their stories. I'm Khaleesa Al-Jilani. Thank you for watching.
Oh, there's a nice little centerpiece. Oh? Right next to the coffee maker.
I can talk about Commander Shepard. Big topic. There's been a lot written about the commander, but most of it isn't true.
What?
Sure, I can talk about Commander Shepard. Big topic. There's been a lot written about the commander, but most of it isn't true. People are quick to judge. They don't know the whole story. I don't even know the whole story. But I know the man. Worked with him. Fought with him. Trust him with my life. Shepard's had some rough patches. Who of us hasn't? He's been forced to fight a lot of battles alone. God only knows how he got out of some of that. Makes your head spin. Thing is, you never heard a complaint. Never once got, "No, sir, I can't do that." He never hesitated. Few people know what Shepard's been through. I'd like to think I come pretty close. And I worry sometimes he forgets. There's a whole bunch of people who lose sleep over him getting back home. Maybe it doesn't need to be said. Maybe we're too dumb to say it. Soldiers like the commander are rare. Men like Shepard, even more rare.
Aww. Alright, what's this? Not a very good sound system. Oh, hello. Alright. This is where the magic happens.
Okay. I have your new questions here. As a leader, do I ever feel that the end justifies the means? Spirit of law over word of law. I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole, but I think I know what you're after. You're referring to the way I, arranged to have the Normandy released to Commander Shepard before the Battle of the Citadel. I'm not sure how valuable hindsight is to the military. Obviously, it worked out for the best. Without the Normandy and Commander Shepard free to do what they needed to do, what we needed them to do, Saren might have taken the Citadel. I think it's clear what a different galaxy this would be if that had happened. I did what I had to. If I had been wrong, I would have gladly accepted the repercussions. The real trick is never being wrong. If you're looking for more action and less philosophy in these notes, let me know.
Alright, fine, I'll answer the damn machine. Dinner at sushi place on me. Hey Shepard, I've got a few things I want to go over with you. With the Normandy and dry dock, I figured we can meet up at that Ryusei sushi place down in the wards. I hear it's the best. What's up here?
The Turians? Well, I might not always see eye to eye with the politics and the individual, but I have a great respect for the Turian military.
Wait, he's got another bedroom up here? Holy crap, this place is big. Oh, this has to be the master bedroom. Yep, it's got the armor locker, weapon bench, all of. Oh, what? Got a friggin' hot tub in here? Hell yes. Anderson, you've been holding out.
The Turians? Well, I might not always see eye to eye with the politics and the individual, but I have a great respect for the Turian military. Any Alliance soldier lucky enough to take part in their training programs will certainly be better for it. Their precision, skill, and discipline come together in a way that's second to none. Not that I'm faulting our own people or training. It's just that after fighting Turians in the first contact,
think the last one is about the Normandy.
You asked me to talk about the SSV Normandy. The Normandy SR-1. As commander of the Tokyo, I was consulted on the Normandy's design and on board for her initial training exercises. The average person probably doesn't know that the Normandy was a joint project with the Taurians. Acting CO, Eli Xander, was no diplomat. She ran out of patience with Taurian posturing and politicking during construction. The chief architect of the drive core, Octavio Tatum, and his team of Taurian engineers were in the CIC for final training exercises. Tempers flared when Xander pushed the limits of the stealth system, waiting to vent the IES well past what Tatum was comfortable with. I tried to calm the situation, but it still ended with the Taurian scientist in shackles and a human Taurian fistfight at Cora's den later. Funny now, when I first laid eyes on the Normandy, she was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Day after that training run, Admiral Wright found me on the bridge. She's yours, he said. Can't trust her to Xander. Send me a list of crew from the Tokyo you'd like, and prep for your first mission. Short command thanks to Saren. Still, one of the highlights of a long career.
Alright, chicken. I'll probably end it soon. I gotta have our lunch date with Joker. See where this takes us. Goddamn right. This.
Commander Shepard, your table is ready.
Oh god, you're French. I am Commander fucking Shepard. Out of the damn way.
I'm not surprised. Good evening. Would the gentleman care for a drink?
Maybe later. I'm meeting a friend.
Very good. Enjoy your evening.
Hey, Shepard, not bad, huh? The sushi place is serious. Like, French guy at the door serious. Only had to save the galaxy twice to get a table here. You seen the line outside?
The hell is that?
But here I am, drink in hand. Best pilot in the universe and a rock star.
Any news from the Normandy?
Oh, you know, maintenance stuff. It's hard knowing a bunch of strangers or poking around in my ship. I mean, your ship.
The best thing we can do right now is Parker and let the techs do their work.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe an oil change, space tire rotation.
Right. Trust me, it'll do her some good.
Oh, I trust you. Not sure about those shifty aerospace engineers. Always stealing the silverware.
Let someone else do the work for once. Hackett's orders. You're on shore leave.
Yeah, whether we like it or not.
I'm sure you'll manage.
I may need a drink that comes with an umbrella.
I'm the first human Spectre. I'll get you 2 umbrellas.
Awesome use of power, boss. So, your email said it was important?
My email? I'm here because I got a message from you.
The hell? I didn't send anything.
Commander! Excuse me. Sorry. Ninth business. Commander, this is urgent!
I don't think that's the umbrella lady.
Commander Shepard, I'm Staff Analyst Maya Brooks. Alliance. Excuse me. Alliance Intelligence. There are people trying to kill you.
Yeah, I think he's aware of that.
No, I don't mean Cerberus and the Reapers. I mean other people. New people. It's... Someone is hacking your account. Comm channels, personal records. They're targeting you specifically.
Big mistake.
Oh man, there's the angry face.
From the top. What do you know?
Excuse me, you don't have a reservation.
Oh!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's performance is brought to you by Random Acts of Violence. Man, I love show business. Spread out, boys. Find me Shepard.
Stay there. I'm coming. Joker?
Ow, my pancreas.
Hey!
Damn it.
Got one, sir.
Find the crew. I'm going after her.
Find the crew, got it.
Try not to break any bones while you're at it. Surprise attack! Stabby stab.
You used me as bait?
Go.
You used me as bait? Did you see that? The Citadel uses brittle
Brooks! Hang on.
You done fucked with the wrong commander.
Brooks, stay down.
Staying down! Commander!
Look at how Mozambique you.
Commander!
Oh.
Brooks.
Ah! Ow. Oh shit.
Commander! I found a secure terminal. Are you okay down there?
Yep. Feeling good. Brooks, you got hit.
I know!
Shit.
I used Medigel. A lot of it. All of it, actually. And now everything is a little bit bouncy.
I think you used too much.
So, can I help with anything?
Alert C-Sec. I'll look for a way out.
I don't care if the current temperature units still work. Put the new ones in along this section. Customer has permits and wants work to start immediately. Even paid up front with the crazy bonus. Get it done. Holy crap! This is giving me like, oh jeez.
I see some sky cars across the gap. Maybe a landing pad.
I'm checking the area. Transportation, no. Food, no. Laundry. Ah! It's a sky car lot. Station Motors.
Get a shuttle over there. I'll find a way across.
Okay, right.
This is giving me like Fifth Element and Blade Runner vibes. I love it.
Has the whole area locked down.
What the fuck? Oh, fish!
Keep at it, Brooks.
Oh, also, stay off your comm. Well, except for me. It's hacked. That's probably how they found you.
Who are these guys?
I don't know. They really don't seem to like you.
Yeah, I'm sensing that.
What's up? That dude out on a smoke break? He is. He's the dude's out on a smoke break.
Oh my god. CSEC shut the whole area down. Why are we locked down? Are we under attack?
Open the door! CSEC was shut. What's going on?
Advance team screwed it up. Shepard was unarmed. Man, those guys are idiots.
Holy shit, we're doing stealth.
Gotta be here somewhere. It's Shepard. I don't know.
Oh shit!
Get more guys down here.
Shepard, can you hear me? Are you alright?
I'm fine. Might need a little backup.
Thank the goddess. Joker explained what happened. I'm on foot, but should reach you soon. Excuse me, who is this? You're on an unsecured channel, and you're putting Commander Shepard in danger. In danger? Who is this?
Hang on. Joker mentioned Staff Analyst Brooks, yes? That's her.
Easy meat? The hell is easy meat?
Everybody play nice.
Whoa!
Hatchet team is down. Shepard's headed this way. What the hell's going on? Get into position.
Stay tuned for updates right here on the Errands News Network.
Peek pretty low, head out. I could just do that.
Good to hear. Things are a little dicey.
I will attempt to register surprise.
Like that. I know you're licking the fruit when I'm not around. Stop that, seriously.
Brooks, found a way across. It's locked down.
Right, because of the, lockdown. Can you get through?
I'll try to override.
I'm digging the music here. It's giving me like perfect dark vibes.
Damn it.
Shepard, what are you doing? I heard that from here.
It's all under control.
I'm detecting multiple alarms across the wards. What's the situation?
Thought I'd make things more interesting.
I see. Did you sustain cranial damage in the fall, Commander?
No, I did not land on my head.
Shepard, Brooks sent me the nav point for the Skycar lot. I'll meet you there.
Good.
What do we know about these mercenaries?
They have guns and don't like me.
That's not helpful. Commander, it would really be great if you could stay off the comm.
No dice.
Hey, they called me.
I can't believe Shepard got past the walkway.
I think I tore my ACL doing something extreme. Yep. The first chance I get, I'm gonna call it. Thought it would just be a cutscene, not this. Oh shit. I'm just gonna throw this.
Commander, there's a C-Sec shuttle inbound if you can get to the Skycar lot.
Understood.
Okay. Brooks over. No, out. Brooks out. Oh, over and out. Brooks. Oh, damn it.
And open sesame.
Having a bad day, Shepard?
Hi.
You could say that.
Landing pad is over there, but it's behind a locked gate.
Let's look for a control panel.
I like your outfit. Control panel, right.
That was weird.
I heard you fell through a fish tank.
We'll talk about it later.
A shame. I quite liked that restaurant.
We'll talk about it later.
You're acting strange. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Stand back.
One moment. Hello.
Could you please open the gate? Thank you.
Please leave.
That was easy.
Well, I could have done that.
Oh shit. Rex!
Rex? What are you doing here?
Just butting heads with the council over Krogan expansion.
Oh jeez.
Shepard, we got a way out of here.
Rex, I'm a professional.
That's not a yes.
It's not a no.
Commander,
Joker, we lost our ride. Where are you?
on my way. Picked up Brooks. Figured you'd have a few questions.
Good call.
Ooh, look at me back. Yeah.
Commander, did CSEC find you? Are you okay?
Yes and no. Merc's in a C-Sec shuttle.
What?
Little busy right now.
Right, sorry. We'll be there soon.
Almost there, Commander. Hang on.
Great place to fight it. Lots to destroy.
Approaching your position, Commander. Just following the gunfire.
Copy that.
Sorry I'm late. Had to take the scenic route.
Scenic route? We nearly crashed 4 times. Where the hell did you learn to drive?
And Brooks says hi. Get to the shuttle. Good to go, Commander.
Ah, shit.
We gotta go, Commander.
Where's it at?
Get to the shuttle.
Trying to find that. I don't remember the hell it. All right, so. We'll just stop there for now. Thank you, autosave. We'll just put a pin on that. Was not expecting it for it just be like an entire section like that. It was just gonna be all fun and games. Didn't know it was gonna be a complete freaking assassin attack. But anyways, thank you all for joining me tonight for this slightly longer session of Mass Effect 3. We'll come back to it next week. Tune in tomorrow where we continue with more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. And then on Friday, we've got more of the real grade Evangelion Unit 1 build. I was just trying to find where to put it. But yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and quick cut it. Hang on. Quick cut for everything. Links there. First one's to Discord, second one's to the sister site. Still need to update. Catch all of that. Scroll down below or off to the side, depending which platform we're watching from, to find the Blue Sky link to also reach me. Other links help support the channel and other streamers who aren't connected or affiliated with the Lazy Leagues. They're just ones that I like to watch and follow. Check them all out whenever you can. They're all great. Again, thank you for joining me tonight. Apologies for the slightly longer run time, but that just happens. I need to try and start earlier. But anyways, I'll catch you guys tomorrow for more Phoenix Wright. Until then, take care. Love and hype. Life is good. I should go, because I really need to go to the bathroom. Y'all have a good night.